I never knew a single night could burn so vividly in my memory until I was with you. That night, with you, wasn't just hot. It rewrote every definition I had of temptation. The way you touched me left a trail of fire I can't seem to forget. One look, one touch. And I was lost in the heat we created together. I replay every second of that night, feeling the intensity of our connection over and over. Nothing before or after could compare to the way our bodies spoke without words. Every kiss we shared that night still ignites a storm inside me. I didn't just feel desire, I felt an unstoppable force when I was with you. That night didn't just end. It lingered in my skin, in my mind, and in my dreams. I've never been so consumed, so utterly captivated by someone in just a single night. You made passion feel like a wildfire that couldn't be contained. Every touch of yours left me breathless, craving more than I ever thought possible. That hookup was more than physical. I awakened a side of me I didn't know existed. I can still feel the electricity in the air, the heat between us, long after it ended. We weren't just together, we became a force that no one else could understand. I've never forgotten the way your hands spoke a language only I could understand. One night, one connection, and it changed how I feel about desire forever. The way our bodies collided was art. A masterpiece of heat and intensity. I didn't think a moment could burn into me like that. But you proved me wrong. That night felt endless, as if the universe itself had stopped just for us. I never wanted it to end, yet I can't stop replaying it in my mind. The horse hookup wasn't just about passion. It was about chemistry I'd never felt before. I've tried to describe it, but words fail to capture the fire we ignited. That night left me addicted, not just to your touch, but to the way we connected. Such an indelible mark on my soul. The heat we shared was intoxicating, leaving me dizzy and craving more. I can't erase the memory. It's etched into every fiber of me. You weren't just hot. You were a storm I couldn't escape, even if I wanted to. That hookup was dangerous, thrilling, and unforgettable all at once. I've never been so aware of someone's energy, their presence, their fire in one night. That night was a secret paradise where nothing existed except us and desire. I can still feel your lips, your hands, the way you made everything else disappear. That hookup didn't just satisfy, it awakened something primal and untamed inside me. I've replayed it 1,000 times, and each memory hits me like the first fire. That night wasn't just hot, it was a lesson in craving, intensity, and surrender. Even in the cold light of day, the memory of that night warms me. You took me to a place I didn't know I could go, and I never wanted to leave. Thought passion had limits, but you shattered every one of them that night. That hookup was raw, electric, and undeniable. A moment I'll never forget. Every touch was a spark, every kiss a flame, every look a burning memory. I've never felt so alive, so reckless, so consumed by one night with anyone before. That night wasn't just physical. It was a connection that left me speechless. I still feel the rhythm we created, echoing in my body long after it ended. You made the night unforgettable, leaving a craving I can't seem to satisfy. That hookup was a fire I didn't know I needed, but now I can't let go. I never expected a single night to feel like an eternity, yet it did with you. That night wasn't about love. It was about desire, intensity, and the thrill of us. I can't stop thinking about how perfectly we fit together in every passionate moment. That hookup was the kind of heat that makes the world outside disappear completely. I've never wanted someone the way I wanted you that night, and I probably never will. That night made me realize just how addictive a single connection can be. I still feel the aftershocks of our passion every time I close my eyes. That hookup wasn't just unforgettable, it redefined what I thought passion could be. I can't erase you from my mind, no matter how hard I try, because of that night. That night was reckless, electric, and intoxicating. I'd relive it 1,000 times. You made desire feel endless, a hunger I'd never felt with anyone else. That hookup wasn't just heat. It was a firestorm of everything I've ever wanted. I still feel your presence lingering in my body like a secret I can't tell. That night was the hottest, wildest, most consuming experience I've ever had. I'll never forget how that single night with you burned into my soul forever. That night wasn't just heat, it was a magnetic pull I couldn't resist. I'd never felt such reckless desire for anyone in my life until it was you. Every touch, every kiss, every whisper from you still sets my mind on fire. That hookup wasn't fleeting. It was a wildfire that consumed everything in me. I can still feel your hands tracing paths I'll never forget. That night was dangerous, intoxicating, and completely unforgettable. You made passion feel alive, electric, and impossible to ignore. I didn't just want you. I craved every piece of you that night. That hookup was chaos and heat wrapped in something I'll always remember. Even now, the memory of your touch sends shivers down my spine. That night was a secret we shared with the universe. A fire of our own. I'd never felt a connection so intense, so immediate, and so consuming. That hookup wasn't just hot. It awakened a hunger I can't explain. Passion condensed into one night. That night burned into me, leaving a craving I can't sigh with anyone else. I still feel the rhythm we created, moving in sync without words. That hookup was reckless, wild, and absolutely intoxicating. I never knew desire could feel this alive until it was you. That night wasn't just a memory. It's a permanent mark on my soul. I can still feel your lips, your hands, the fire you ignited in me. That hookup was a storm I willingly got lost in, and I don't regret it. Every touch was a spark, every kiss a flame, every glance a wildfire. That night made me forget everything except the heat between us. I've never felt so consumed, so helpless, yet so alive in one night. That hookup wasn't just physical. It was magnetic, primal, and unforgettable. I can still feel the aftershocks of our passion echoing inside me. That night was chaos, fire, and temptation, and I wanted every second. Even in silence, I feel your presence lingering, haunting me in the best way. That hookup left me breathless, addicted, and craving more than I should. I've never wanted someone the way I wanted you that night. That night wasn't fleeting. It's etched into me like an impossible dream. Every touch from you felt like lightning, leaving me stunned and alive. That hookup was heat, desire, and a hunger that can't be tamed. I still feel the rhythm, the pulse, the fire we created together. That night wasn't just lust. It was a revelation of what we could be. I never imagined desire could feel this intense, raw, and unstoppable. That hookup made every nerve in my body alive with longing. I can still feel your fire lingering, teasing me. Long after it ended, that night was reckless, thrilling, and intoxicating. I'd relive it endlessly. Every kiss, every touch, every whispered word still ignites a storm inside me. That hookup wasn't just hot. It consumed my mind and body entirely. I've never felt such electricity, such intensity, as I did with you that night. That night left me breathless, addicted, and haunted in the most beautiful way. I can still feel the heat, the fire, and the hunger we shared. That hookup wasn't fleeting. It's a permanent memory I can't forget. You turned a single night into a story I'll replay forever. That night was dangerous, wild, and unbearably beautiful. I still feel your hands, your lips, your fire lingering in my mind. That hookup wasn't just physical. It awakened the side of me I never knew existed. I've never been so aware of someone's energy, presence, and touch in one night. That night made passion feel like an untamed, living thing. I can't stop thinking about the fire we ignited, consuming everything in its path. That hookup was chaos, intensity, and desire, wrapped into one unforgettable night. Every second with you left me breathless, addicted, and craving more. That night wasn't fleeting. It's etched into my body, my mind, and my soul. I still feel the electricity, the tension, the undeniable pull we shared. That hookup wasn't just heat. It was an experience I'll never forget. I've never felt desire so intense, so all-consuming, and so unstoppable. That night left a permanent spark inside me that no one else can ignite. Even now, I can feel the fire lingering, haunting, and thrilling at the same time. Eating that night with you wasn't just passion, it was a hurricane I willingly surrendered to. Every whisper, every moan, every glance from you still echoes inside me. I never imagined desire could feel this urgent, this alive, this unstoppable. The hookup wasn't just physical. It consumed my mind, body, and soul completely. I'd never been so aware of a single touch, yet so powerless against it. That night left me breathless, craving the fire only you could ignite. Even now, I can feel your warmth lingering like a secret flame. One night, one hookup, and you rewrote every rule I had about temptation. That night was reckless, wild, and everything I didn't know I needed. I can still feel the electricity between us, burning hotter than ever in memory. Every move we made that night was magnetic, drawing me deeper into you. I didn't just feel desire, I felt the force that refused to be tamed. That hookup wasn't a mistake. It was a revelation of what we could be. The way you touched me left marks not on my skin, but on my soul. That night was heat, fire, chaos, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I still play the way your lips met mine, a rhythm I can't forget. That hookup was raw, unfiltered, and completely unforgettable. You made passion feel like a living, breathing thing, and it consumed me. I've never felt such an intense, unstoppable craving for someone in just one night. That night wasn't just heat, it was obsession, a spark I can't extinguish. Even in silence, I can feel the memory of your hands on me. That hookup wasn't fleeting. It's etched into me in ways I didn't expect. You turned desire into art that night. Every touch a masterpiece. I never wanted anything more than the fire we shared in that moment. That night with you was reckless, dangerous, and intoxicatingly perfect. I can still feel your breath, your warmth, your fire lingering on me. That hookup changed my understanding of connection. It was raw, intense, and unforgettable. Every second we spent together that night still makes my heart race. That night wasn't just lust. It was an awakening I never saw coming. I never thought a single night could feel like an eternity until it was you. That hookup was chaotic, consuming, and completely unforgettable in the best way. I can still feel the tension, the heat, the undeniable pull between us. That night was fire, passion, and everything I didn't know I wanted. Every kiss, every touch, every whisper still burns in my memory. That hookup wasn't just hot. It was a force I couldn't resist. I've never felt so alive, so reckless, and so consumed in one night. That night left me addicted, not just to your body, but to the way you made me feel. Every glance you gave me that night still sparks desire I can't control. That hookup was more than passion. It was an experience that redefined everything. I can still feel your hands tracing fire across my skin in memory. That night was dangerous, thrilling, and unforgettable. And I'd relive it 1,000 times. You made me forget the world outside with the heat of that hookup. That night wasn't just about lust. It was about the undeniable chemistry we shared. I never thought desire could feel this alive until he set me on fire. That hookup left a mark I can't erase, no matter how hard I try. Every touch from you that night was a spark, every kiss a flame. That night was reckless, consuming, and intoxicating. And I loved every second. I've never been so aware of someone's presence as I was with you. That hookup wasn't just physical. It was a memory that refuses to fade. I can still feel the electricity, the heat, the intensity of that night. That night wasn't fleeting. It's a permanent fire that lives in my mind. You turned one night into a story I'll never forget. That hookup was chaos, passion, and an addiction I can't shake. I never wanted anything more than the way you made me feel in that moment. That night was a storm of desire I had no intention of resisting. Every touch, every kiss, every kiss, every glance is a memory I keep replaying. That hookup wasn't just hot, it was magnetic, consuming, and unforgettable. I can still feel your lips, your hands, your fire in my bones. That night wasn't just passion, it was an experience that left me breathless. Even now, the memory of our hookup makes my pulse race.